Gemini, thank you so much for tuning in. Loving the light to all here. We are with your July reading, your overview thematic general July reading that will roughly span the time frame between the 1st and the 31st of the month of July. Right before we get started, the mid-June readings are now live and available on the website alchemy.com. You can click the link below in the description box I provide, and that will route you to those signs. I know some of you have been asking, where are the mid-month readings? And they are there. Okay, so the protocol will be the same as the last few months have been. Thank you so much for your support. Loving the light to all here, and let's get right started with your reading. Dear Gemini, I was meditating on energy and shuffling before I turned on the camera, and I was hearing that song for you. I don't really know the song, okay, but I was hearing the lyrics to it. Just this one line, it's like coming through. That song, it's like radio kids and radio stars. Not quite sure what that song may be. If you know, please comment in the description box below. Nonetheless, Gemini, I'm here in Capricorn, Sagittarius, Aries, the Wheel of Fortune here. I'm beckoning to pull it. It's just sort of poking and prodding itself out. I'm hearing its way through in the stack, okay, as I was shuffling, right? But there's the Five of Cups that's just popped out. The Father of Swords here, and I was hearing, though, as I was meditating on your energy before I turned the camera, the Ace of Cups here. I'm hearing Aries with this Ace of Cups. Gemini, and you came through in Aries' reading as well. But there's Gemini, I was hearing for you as I was meditating on your energy before I turned on the camera. There was this. I was hearing reactions. I'm hearing reactive. I'm hearing as well. I'm hearing potential, and it's the sort of feeling of like also what can I do? I'm hearing specifically to get a response. I'm hearing for a number of you, whatever that may mean for a number of you. What is it that? And I'm getting it as like you may be kind of testing out various variables to see exactly what I'm hearing. Time tested. What I'm hearing. Time stamp. Whatever that may mean to a number of you. It's like what I'm hearing. What works best? The High Priestess and the Father of Pentacles. Okay, sort of twirling about and out. I'm hearing like a coil. I'm hearing like a curly cue, whatever that may mean to a number of you. High Priestess, the card of Pisces in the major arcana, the bottom left-hand corner of your spread. You've got the Four of Cups here horizontally laid, mirroring the Five of Pentacles. Okay, 4-5 sandwiching the Ace of Cups. You're coming in. I'm hearing with a bang. I'm hearing specifically with a bang of I'm getting it as almost like I'm hearing it as like, hello, this is what I'm hearing I'm all about. I'm hearing this is what I also am desiring. I'm hearing this is what I am also wishing for. And I'm getting it as like, I'm seeing it as like I've turned my headlamp on sort of feeling. And it's like, and what it is that you're setting specifically as I'm hearing the standard emotionally, I'm getting it as also, I'm hearing image. I'm hearing spitting image, whatever that may mean for a number of you. What it is that you have also set as a certain reference. I'm hearing ideology, point of reference. There's in a certain way, and I'm hearing collage here with the Ace of Cups, okay? There's a dream here for you, Gemini, that you're so, it's like, this is, I'm hearing, I've got it. I'm hearing, I've got it. And I'm hearing, I'm following the thread, okay? And I'm seeing it as like I'm hearing, it's like a rope that you're getting like pulled along through the water. Okay, but nonetheless, it's like the sort of feeling, Gemini, of whatever it is that I'm setting, I'm hearing, I'm casting as the vision. I'm hearing is in a certain way the oversight of how it is that I am moving through. I'm hearing also, I'm hearing transforming. I'm hearing the composition of my work. I'm getting specifically on an emotional level, on an energetic level. And there's an alluding to absolutely a new beginning here. Ace of Pentacles, you have the Ace of Cups that's almost swimming into the Ace of Pentacles. Two of Swords in reverse, the Ace of Swords upright. You got three aces here. Gemini, a new beginning, absolutely alluded to. Let us pull a few more cards and see what comes through for you. But there's... I'm hearing Space Mountain of new beginnings here. Judgment card here in reverse, and the Fool upright. Need we say more, Gemini? There's absolutely, I'm hearing motion for you. I'm hearing it as motion specifically. Okay, Nine of Pentacles here at the top right-hand corner of your spread. The Three of Pentacles overlaying the Empress, the card of Aries in the Major Arcana. They're both associated with the number 3. Matters of manifestation may be an absolute focus. Also, fundamental sort of foundation. I'm hearing foundational sort of focuses. Okay, as it pertains to what it is that is perhaps physical, that is environmental. It's like what is also not only the stage, but what is also the, I'm hearing the work house, I'm hearing the house of work, I'm hearing performance, I'm hearing it as like the studio as well going to look like. And it's kind of happening as I'm getting it on a macro scale and a micro scale, but there's a sense of objectivity for you, Gemini, and like oversight as it pertains to whatever it is that you are, I'm hearing speedily crafting. Okay, I'm hearing your way. Father of Pentacles here yet again is upside down. Daughter of Wands is right over here. This Eight of Pentacles, but I said the Ace of Pentacles and you got both the 8 and the Ace. Daughter of Wands is right over the High Priestess. There's for a number of you may be dealing with an Aries or a fire sign. I'm getting Sagittarius, Aries, Leo here, specifically with the Daughter of Wands, maybe a focus. And it's almost like I'm hearing showcasing talent. I'm hearing on air. I'm hearing weather. I'm hearing Weather Channel here with the High Priestess. I'm hearing anchor. I'm hearing anchorage, whatever that may mean for a number of you. But I'm hearing it as speedy. I'm hearing Speedy Gonzalez, and it's almost like I'm hearing quick. I'm hearing a very quick sort of. I'm hearing it as a. It's almost like we cast them and they're on the show. It's almost like immediate sort of feeling. Okay, Two of Swords in reverse and the Five of Cups upright. The Wheel of Fortune horizontally laid. The Six of Pentacles up at the apex of your spread. There's a major focus on matters of manifestation. I'm getting specifically for you. Also on what has been sort of the subset of your work. And it's almost like, okay, well, this was one way of working. I'm hearing in one rhythm that I struck, and then this was another, and that was another stage, and that's another stage. And what is it in a certain way that has, I'm hearing, been accumulated by way of that I'm hearing that dynamic process that is inherently speaking to matters that may be focused on the future, the long term. What in a certain way has been actually, I'm hearing, curated, created, and there may be focus on assets here specifically, as well as I'm getting the movement of assets. Okay, nonetheless, you have the Father of Swords as well, dear Gemini. An accent there on that here, okay, a bit. Three of Cups right beneath the Father of Swords. Major conversation here, and for a number of you may be I'm hearing collaborating, specifically I'm hearing in the workplace as it pertains to what is I'm hearing the most conducive, I'm hearing next step, I'm hearing it as stage as well. Okay, you may be actually gaining certain I'm hearing it as like expertise, so to speak, as you may perceive it, as another may perceive it, and I'm getting it as almost like someone who's like super. It's like I'm hearing the decision maker. Okay, whatever that may mean. I'm hearing by habit, and it's almost like there's for a number of you may be dealing with legal work. Okay, but someone who's incredibly strategically minded. Mother of Swords here. I almost said Cups right in your theme, overlaying the Three of Wands in reverse. You have both the Father and the Mother. I'm getting a specific focus on decision making. I'm hearing specifically as it pertains to how it is that I'm hearing the process of development is represented, and there may be focus on representation in and of itself. I'm hearing the label. What is the label? I'm hearing what I'm hearing makeup. What is it that we are also I'm hearing communicating on behalf of what is considered to be the process of manifestation. You have a number of threes here. Three of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, right? And the Empress, the third card in the Major Arcana, as well as the Three of Wands. Major focus on what is being, I'm getting it as almost, it's like I'm getting it as, I'm hearing it as I'm hearing compartmentalized, but I'm getting it as also being in a certain way expanded, and it's almost like, what is it that I am coming to? I'm hearing identify as the, I'm hearing portal of change, and I'm hearing magnitude, and I'm getting it as there being a consideration, a focus on, well, what is it not only that I'm hearing the seeds that I'm germinating now, but what is it that I'm hearing, I'm hearing plot, I'm hearing also that I'm in a certain way working by, I'm hearing rhythm, measure, and you may be taking on an incredibly strategic approach. I'm hearing also dynamic, though, maybe focus on collaboration here specifically, the Three of Cups as well for a number of you, perhaps just sort of coming through there. But and what is it? It's like I want to make sure I'm hearing that I'm working. I'm hearing from the bottom up. I'm hearing from the beginning, from start to finish, right? Sort of feeling okay. And right, if you got a lot of fire in your chart, there could be the feeling of being incredibly like spontaneous and dynamic. And when I feel it, I want to do it and act on it and perform. But the feeling I'm getting for you here, Aries, is like I want in a certain way for there to be. I'm hearing it's like in a certain way, it's like I want the beginning, I'm hearing, of the plot to resonate with how it is that it sort of turns out, so to speak. Okay, it's sort of feeling. It can be taken, right, perceived in a number of ways. You have the Chariot here, the card of Cancer in the Major Arcana that you lead out with. You're making decisions and you're moving with those decisions, I'm hearing specifically. And you may, did I call you Aries? Gemini. Okay, the Aries here, coming through again, the Emperor. You got both the Empress and the Emperor, both cards speaking to the Aries archetype, the archetype of Aries in the Major Arcana. The Emperor sitting just beneath Judgment. You're making a decision. Oh my goodness. Woo, Aries. It's Gemini. The Hierophant. I said the Hanged Man. And it's mirroring the High Priestess, the card of Pisces. The Hanged Man is another card that Pisces is associated with. But you got the Star as well in reverse, mirroring the Hierophant, alluding to a partnership. Aries is Gemini. You are I'm hearing it, it's like you're taking in, I'm hearing you're taking in, I'm hearing a number of suggestions. I'm hearing you're also considering a number of options, I'm hearing specifically here. And you may be dealing with a Pisces, you may be dealing with an Aries, you may be dealing with a Taurus as well for a number of you, as well as a Capricorn. But the feeling I'm getting here, I'm hearing Aquarius here strongly with the Capricorn. There may be focus as well on Taurus here. It's almost like, it's like when we activate, I'm hearing this source, okay? And you do have the card of Aquarius as well here, the Fool. When we activate, I'm hearing I'm hearing this subject matter, I'm hearing as well. There is, I'm hearing companionship for a number of you, okay? But it's almost like, this is the feeling I'm getting. It's like once we sort of laid out the plot of land, I'm hearing the grassland, grass patch that we want to pitch the tent on. Then we'll have the tent, and I'm hearing we'll have the gazebo, and we'll have the cabana, and then we can all interact. And I'm hearing exchange ideas. I'm hearing specifically for a number of you. But the focus is like, well, what is the fundamentalism of what will be created specifically? Also, what will be? I'm hearing it as. I'm hearing channeled, I'm hearing specifically in that space, that which is related to matters that are perhaps energetic, also perhaps physical, take it as you will, emotional, perhaps even performative, in that space, okay? And I'm hearing at that time as well, and there may be a focus here specifically on what it is that is in line with that vision, okay, and that sort of foundation. And I'm getting it as you're leaving the door open to find. I'm hearing it as the exact terms that you set the variables to and for whatever this partnership is. I'm hearing specifically for a number of you. Also, for what it is that will, in a certain way, be the sort of the projectile of movement and change, that whatever this project is moves through and along, and I'm getting it as being a focus on the future, long term, again, macro and micro perspectives perhaps being a focus here. And for a number of you, there may be a focus on legal work, sort of setting the establishment of whatever it is that perhaps is here being set as a foundation. And again, there's an alluding to perhaps matters that are inherently physical as well, related to the physical body. How is it we're showing up? How is it we're presenting our work in a certain way? I'm hearing dynamically as well, and there may be focused specifically on the Aries archetype. Thank you so much, dear Gemini, for tuning into your video. Love and light to you here as we move into July. Enjoy this period of July and the trail end of June. And if you are specifically looking into matters of love, I would recommend to watch your Venus sign, okay? If you're watching as well for matters related to finances, I'm hearing vision as well, perhaps related to your creative assets, hobbies, so on and so forth, then you may want to check out your Venus sign, okay? If you don't know your sign, you can and you like to calculate it, you can click the link below in the description box I provide, and that will calculate it for you. If you're watching specifically for matters related to career, finances, also public life, if you're working with an audience, then you may want to check out specifically your midheaven angle sign, and that is sometimes abbreviated and is sort of addressed as MC, okay, in the birth chart. So if you don't know your signs, and again, you like to calculate them, you could click the link below in the description box that I provide, and that will calculate them for you. I also highly recommend watching your moon sign, so you may find that you resonate a lot with your moon sign, your rising sign as well, your rising ascendant sign, the sign that's cusping your first house, okay? If you would like further insights into your personal chart, if you would like an astrology report, that's something that I do offer, and it's in depth, about 13 pages in length. So if you're looking specifically for insights as it pertains to matters of career, soul path calling, gifts and talents seen by way of the birth chart, that's something that I specifically focus on, and that can be found further on my website, alchemynew.com. You can click the link in the bio description box below, and that will link you right to it. I know some of you have been asking if I do personal readings as well, and I do. I have a number of offers there, the services that I offer there, rather, and you can get to those as well via the link in the bio description box below. Okay, anything else here? The mid-month readings, okay, right, are now available. 15th to 30th of June are on the website alchemynew.com. Again, you can click the link below in the description box that I provide, and that will link you to them, as well as the Moon Manifestation Cycle program. So that is going to be spanning the time specifically between, let's say, around the 13th of June leading up into the 30th of June, from the new moon in Gemini that we've just trailed out of into the full moon in Capricorn towards the end of June. So that program speaking to specifically matters of manifestation, how it is that every archetype is moving through that process of the waxing stage of the moon, speaking of the strategic phase leading into the performative active phase. So if this is something of interest for you, if you'd like to take a hands-on approach to matters of manifestation, then you can take a look at that in particular via the link in the bio description box below. Otherwise, specifically for those of you looking for energetic alignment, specific protocols, then I have a number of services on my website that speak as well to specifically energetic alignment. If that's something you want to target, let's say you're like, I'm feeling so much water energy, I'm feeling so many emotions, and I want in a certain way to, I'm hearing also translate what it is I'm feeling into, I'm hearing a performance, I'm hearing that specifically for a number of you, then working specifically with the elements in your chart may be conducive for you. And I offer specific protocols for each of the elements there. So let's say if that specifically is something that you want to focus on, then that would be a fire energy protocol. And what I would do with that is I would look at your very personal birth chart to see exactly how that energy is operating in your personal chart, and devise a personalized protocol for you based on how it is that it's naturally sort of operating in your birth chart. So it's a customized approach. to activating certain elements. And if that's yet again something of interest to you, you can feel free to click the link below in the description box to provide and take a further look there. Thank you so much, all of you, for tuning in. Loving the light to you, Gemini, for tuning in on this transformational journey forward. And thank you so much for connecting. Thank you for your likes, your comments, your shares, your subscriptions. I'm so touched by all of you. Thank you for connecting, and I'll see you soon. Bye.